Longshoremen clash with police at the Port of Longview once again. We have exclusive video of some dramatic arrests. It's first at 5. Good evening and welcome to the 5 o'clock news. I'm Wayne Garcia.
And I'm Shauna Parsons. Early this morning, about a dozen protesters sat down on railroad tracks at the port to block a train coming in to deliver grain. Air 12 captured all the action in this video you'll see only on 12. But it wasn't long before police arrested every single person, and some of them did not go quietly.
KPTV's Jamie Wilson joins us live from Longview now with more. Jamie?
Well, this is the continuation of a major labor dispute between the owners of the EGT grain terminal here in Longview and local union workers. Now, several workers have been arrested over the past few days during protests, and today was no different when a group of them sat down on the railroad tracks over here to block a train, and our cameras captured the whole dramatic scene. From Air 12, you can see the longshoremen, their wives and supporters linking arms and sitting down on the tracks in defiance. They're trying to block a grain shipment coming in to EGT. But because obstructing a train is a crime, their protest doesn't last long. One by one, officers arrest the demonstrators, pulling their arms behind their backs and putting them in handcuffs. Most people cooperate, but then all of a sudden a fight breaks out between the cops and two men. Officials say the older man tries to put one of the officers in a headlock, but then the cops pepper spray and tackle both of them. After paramedics check them out, the entire group is taken to jail, including local union president Dan Kaufman.
They come in, they use force to move us off these railroad tracks.
Jake Whiteside is vice president of the ILWU Local 21. He thinks police went too far today, but sheriff's officials deny that.
We're not roughing up wives, grandmothers, or anybody else. That's not our job. It's not our MO to do that kind of thing.
Police say the two men who were tackled and pepper sprayed have been charged with felony assault for attacking the officers. While the sheriff supports their right to protest, spokesman Grover Lazyke says there are lines they cannot cross.
We just want them to protest peacefully, to do whatever they can without violating the law.
These workers have been in a labor dispute with EGT for weeks now. Dozens of people have been arrested and there's no resolution in sight, but they say they won't give up.
I think we've opened up some people's eyes, and we're not going to stop.
Now, in response to the protests and the arrest today, EGT CEO Larry Clark released this statement: "No citizens are entitled to act outside the law, and ILWU members are no exception. We appreciate the continuing efforts of local law enforcement to ensure the safety of workers and businesses at the port and allow commerce to proceed." And all 12 of those protesters were arrested and booked into the Cowlitz County Jail. Live in Longview tonight, Jamie Wilson, the 5 o'clock news.
We want to show you what we saw exclusively from Air 12 minute by minute this morning. We arrived around 9:55 and saw about a dozen protesters sitting on the tracks, stopping a train from passing through. Deputies approached the people and ordered them off the tracks. And then just 3 minutes later, we could see deputies and protesters struggling violently and several arrests being made. By 10:02, the SWAT team moved in and all the protesters were in handcuffs on the side of the tracks. Then at 10:38, SWAT officers marched alongside the train as it passed through the grain terminal before the protesters were hauled off by police to jail.